and natural. And you need to subscribe right now. Yes, before you start watching today's video, press the subscribe button, click the like button, and click the bell button so that you can get notification when next we post. Alright, so we're still on the series Sex in Marriage. You know, I just decided to be funky today. Like my glasses? Alright, okay, let's get to business. Okay, today we're going to be talking about, over time, people have said, while they grow in marriage, their partner get boring to them. They don't feel anything. And you hear it more from the older folks, 50, 60, and younger ones. So it's like something that cuts across ages. And then I no longer feel anything. We become flatmates, we become roommates, we become strangers in the same house. So we're just together because of the children, we're just together because people say one will separate, but they no longer feel the fun, they no longer feel the spark, they no longer feel the intimacy, they no longer feel the youthfulness. Got my glasses when we started. Okay, so all that spark, all those playfulness, work, children, environment, society has taken it off. So how do you get the spark back? Especially in your sex life. How do you bring the spark back no matter how long you've been in marriage? Number one, play. Simple as that. When you started dating, you played, didn't you? Or you just, hi, good morning. I just came to say hi to you. And you sat down. And she sat down. And you're both looking. I said, okay, bye-bye you. Was that what you were doing? I guess not. If you are doing that, indicates. Okay, so you were looking for things to make the relationship fun. When you go to visit her, you wanted it to be fun. When she comes to visit you, or I know which way, you wanted it to be fun. You were looking for ways. You were being creative. You were devising ways. You were asking people, how do you make it fun? What do? You go out together, you go to the beach, my favorite, you go on outings, you go to the cinemas, you brought things to spice it up. Marriage doesn't stop that spice. So you're still supposed to play. Who has told you that you cannot pursue your partner, your spouse, about in the house? Who has told you that you cannot go out in the rain when rain is falling and have sex? Who told you that? Okay, so play. That's the idea of the whole thing. Play in bed, take it out of the bed, play in the shower. When you're taking your bath, play. Sex is sweet, with the soap on your body and the shower running down. Just go from behind and get it done early in the morning, Oh, you're in a hurry. You don't take extra time from that big time. Why that soap? When you scrub each other body, play. So when you start introducing play into your marriage, it gradually brings back the spark. Now, start dating your spouse all over. Number two. What did you do while you were courting, while you were dating, while you were wooing her? What did you do? You took her out, you called often, you sent texts. Good news. So, do the same thing. It's sincerely, this thing is as simple as it sounds. The problem is most times we are not willing to put the work that we need into our marriage. We relax and we just expect everything to work out. Do you put a bag of rice in your house and it gets cooked? No. You have to take time, rinse the rice, cook it, put salt, serve it before you can eat. So the same thing applies in your marriage. You have to work it out. So take her out on a date. Have a date night. It could be once in a month, it could be once in 2 months, it could be once in a week. Depends on your schedule. So you just work it out. Take her on a date. You say, darling, you're not cooking tonight. In fact, I'll bring something up for the children to eat. I am taking you out. And she says, where? Surprise! I won't tell you now. So take her out on a date. Point number 3, sexting. Okay, so let me send a text to my husband. Like, I just can't stop thinking about you. The way you made me feel last night. The way you make me mourn. The way you dig me deep. is making me get wet right now. I can't wait for tonight. I love you. Come. So, send a text. Okay, for more on this, you can check out my video on sexting. I did a video on that earlier, so you should get innovative with text message. Okay, so start sending those texts to your spouse, you know. That's for the man. So you want to send a text to the woman, you can tell her. You want me to give you an example? Go and watch the video on sexting. Okay, so apart from that, have sex. Number 4. Point number 4. Okay, have sex whether you feel like or you don't feel like. So you asked me, do you need to do a timetable for sex? Maybe yes, maybe no. The choice is yes. But then have sex whether you feel like or you don't feel like. So you should both agree. See you every week we must have sex. So even if it's once in a week, or twice in a week, or twice in 2 weeks, or once in 2 weeks, but make sure that depends on your agreement. Maybe a week or 2 weeks must not go by without you having sex. So what if you don't feel like, because you've become so used to each other, you feel not spark again, so you have the sex any which way. You know, start with the touching, with the rubbing, with the romance, with the deep kissing. Rub your hand on his penis, take your finger into a vagina. You know, just start. You feel like or you don't feel like. With time you get wet, and in fact if you don't get wet, take the lubricator and let the show go on. So have sex whether you feel like or you don't feel like. Very important. Now point number 5. What should number 5 be? Take the sex out of the bedroom. Take the sex out of the house. Explore new locations, you know, you can just take a weekend off. Just you and your spouse. Book a hotel, weekend for sex. So that weekend, morning or afternoon, night, you know, they just bring in your food and you eat, continue. Eat, continue. Sleep, continue. And you know, such weekends, you use it for slow sex, not up my arch, jacket arch. No, not that type. You know, the kind of sex that you're just on the bed and you're just touching. You might not penetrate for the next 2, 3, 4 hours. You know, just the romance, just the fingering, slow, steady, unrushed sex. You know, take weekends out. It could be 1 weekend in 2 months, it could be 1 weekend in 6 months, but ensure that you have a time that you do not fail to keep you in your marriage. So with this in place, I can assure you the spark would come back. Did you 60 years in marriage, 50 years in marriage, 40, 70, 30, 20, 10, 5, 2, 1, whatever number of years it is in marriage, these 5 methods from Homolola Natural would keep the spark in your marriage. Okay, so I did a lot of play today, so I wanted to play in your marriage too. Marriage is fun, I keep saying it. Remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching.